Now understand this wonderful phenomena of formation of rainbows, and let us see how rainbows are formed. Before we actually understand how rainbows are formed, let us revise a few laws that we studied earlier in this chapter. The first law that we studied was a law of refraction, that is bending of light. Now what is refraction? Refraction is a change in direction when light travels from one transparent medium to another. The second law that we studied a little later in the chapter was the law of dispersion of light. What is dispersion? When a beam of white light is made to pass through a prism, it separates into seven colors. So the phenomena of splitting of light into its component colors is dispersion. A little later we studied total internal reflection, that phenomena when light travels from a denser medium to a rarer medium. Now this total internal reflection happens under specific conditions. What are the specific conditions? The first specific condition is when light travels from denser medium to rarer medium. So for this, light has to travel from denser to rarer. And the second condition is light has to hit at an angle greater than the critical angle. Only under these two conditions, total internal reflection actually happens. Now once we know these three laws, that is dispersion, refraction and total internal reflection, we can now understand the formation of rainbows. So let us understand the formation of rainbows, this wonderful phenomena. Now when we understand rainbow, what is a rainbow? A rainbow is an arch of 7 colors visible in the sky, which is produced by the dispersion of sun's light by raindrops in the atmosphere. Now when we have this particular rainbow, a rainbow is formed in the sky when the sun is shining and it is raining at the same time. So if I am an observer who is observing a rainbow, the sun should be behind me and in the front there should be a slight drizzle of rain. Now here, why rain? Because a raindrop actually behaves like a prism. So the raindrops which are there in the atmosphere behave like many tiny prisms. So we have our raindrop and we have the sun. Now we know that sunlight is white light, and white light is nothing but a combination of 7 different colors. So a ray of white light enters a raindrop. Now when it enters, the first thing that will happen is it will undergo refraction and dispersion simultaneously to form a spectrum. So here you can see when the light is entering, if I make a normal, the light will bend towards a normal. Two things are happening. First is refraction and simultaneously there is dispersion. When the light is hitting the other side, it is traveling from denser to rarer, and if it hits at an angle greater than the critical angle, then what will happen is there will be total internal reflection. Now students, there is total internal reflection of the spectrum. Now again, after undergoing total internal reflection, the light is coming out. Now when the light is coming out, again it is traveling from denser to rarer, so again there is refraction. Because of this, all the 7 colors, they spread out in the sky. And when these colors spread out in the sky, we call them as rainbow. Now students, for rainbow to occur, I'll summarize the 3 phenomena that happen. The first, when light enters, there is refraction and dispersion. Inside the water droplet, there is total internal reflection, and while coming out, once again there is refraction, and because of this, we have this beautiful rainbow in the sky. Thank you.